Hello, my name is Maura O'Riordan. I am an experienced finance director in the health insurance industry. Whilst I knew technically I could do the role, I realized when you get to a very senior level of management, it becomes less about your technical expertise and much more about your relationship, how you are seen and perceived to be. There's always an element of politics at senior levels in management, which I struggled to navigate at times. And also, certainly one thing that came through our conversations that I was struggling with was this sense of the story I'd always told myself as a working mom, that my kids had to come first and that limited my options, actually may have been true at one point, but wasn't anymore, and that I did have options and choices. Definitely for me, it was consuming a lot of my headspace, obsessively talking to my poor, long enduring husband about work. Always tried to be present with the kids, but inevitably taking work home with me, not winding down as well as I should be, making the most of the time at the weekends and evenings with my family. So yeah, not always in the best headspace.
And what changed as a result of our work together?
I learned an awful lot about myself. I think one thing for me was I've learned to be less fearful, which was huge for me. And that had a big impact on my headspace. All the worries I used to take home, the anxieties, did I get that right? Was that the right thing to say? Second guessing myself a lot. That definitely, as we worked together, dissipated in time. I became more confident and accepting of who I am and what I have to offer, especially as a woman in the workplace where there isn't a lot of other female peers. It's very easy to feel isolated sometimes. So I found that really helpful. I have recognized that I have choices, and I have activated those choices. I have made very positive steps in my career. I have learned to be a little easier on myself, less judgmental, less hard on myself. I think it's made me warmer, more approachable with people. But on a bigger picture, having less fear, I've definitely been much more open to other opportunities and a little braver in stepping out in the world and seeing other possibilities that I could explore.
Lovely. And some of the work we did use the NLP principles. So we did some deeper change work. What was it like for you engaging with that kind of process?
Yes, so initially it felt a little weird,
Yeah.
but I wanted to do it. And I very much felt, well, what have I got to lose? Nothing to lose. I'm always up to try something new. And actually, I was surprised how easy it was to go with it. And I really did feel for a long time, I felt stuck for various different reasons. And I really did feel that I found a release.
Yeah.
Going through that work is one of the best career investments you could make. When you get to a certain level, technically we can all do the job. Then it's the deeper stuff and sometimes the harder work that needs to be done, but it pays back tenfold. I found you every session so warm and welcoming. What I loved about you was you always challenged me. And what I loved about your coaching was you were always so honest with me. It was always, I knew for sure the trust was there, that it was always really well intended and delivered in such a thoughtful and kind way. It really helped me in the process.